Good afternoon to all of you. We are discussing Turing machine. So the most powerful automata or the most powerful machine, Turing machine, we are discussing instantaneous description of the Turing machine and how to design the Turing machine. That examples we are discussing. So in the previous lecture, we have seen a few examples how to design a Turing machine. So we have to apply a particular logic. We have to go for a particular logic for the given problem statement, and we have to consider the operations, how the Turing machine works. So what, because we have to think on the three things, that is nothing but the next state to be achieved by that particular machine, then the whether to go for output or input, depending upon the input symbol, and the direction, whether the machine moves in the left or right hand side direction, or whether it will halt enters into the halt state. So in this session we are going to see a few more examples on the design of the Turing machine. So let us see the first example here. So construction of Turing machine is a process of writing the complete set of states and next move function. This is totally conceptual phenomenon. As already we discussed that it is a conceptual phenomenon to design a Turing machine. The Turing machine can be designed with the help of some conceptual tools. So let us see one by one examples to design the Turing machine. So first one, construct a Turing machine for checking the palindrome of string of even length. Means the string of even length is given. So even length string means what? Ki A, B, B, A. This is the even length string. Means there is a no extra symbol in between. Means suppose this is A, B, C, B, A. If this is the case, so we can say this is the odd length palindrome string. Means odd length means, so 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the four characters or the four alphabets in the string even length string. But in case of odd length palindrome is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters are there, and the in between middle characters. So the string to the left hand side and to string to the right hand side, they are, one can say, they are from the palindrome. Means this is the string W, and this is nothing but W raised to R. This is the reverse of the string on the RHS, right, of the middle character in case of your odd palindrome. But in case of your even palindrome, there is no middle character as such. You have the string W, and immediately after that you will find your W raised to R. That is nothing but your reverse of the string, right? That is nothing but the even length string. So let us see the logic to design the Turing machine for the even length string. So we will read first symbol from left, and then we compare it with the first symbol from right to check whether it is the same. Means suppose a very simple string of even length is like this. So what is the logic applied is here. So start reading the string from the left. So first read the left symbol and then read the right symbol, and whether these are same, because generally if we observe the even length string are like this. Even length palindrome string, even length most properly palindrome string are like this, because we have the W dot W raised to R, no symbol in between. So if I say suppose the ABB is the string, so definitely the reverse string must be BAA dot BAA. So the first letter must be similar or same as that of the last letter. So this is the first point. Again we compare the second symbol from the left with the second symbol from the right. So this second symbol from the left must be compared with the second symbol from the right here. So we repeat this process for all the symbols, though this is the only process. This is the only process. So first and the last to be compared, then take the second letter, compare with the second last letter, then the third letter, compare with the letter which is on the third position from the last is to be compared here. And if the letters are found similar or the same letters, then we can say that yes, the string is nothing but the even palindrome string or the even length palindrome string. Getting this point? So if we found any symbol not matching, if we found any symbol not matching, we cannot lead to the halt state. And if it is, yes, if it is correctly, if it is go to the final state or halt state, that is nothing but capital delta, then we can say that it reached to the final state. It is the string is being accepted, and the string entered is nothing but the even length palindrome string. But if it could not reach to this particular delta symbol, we can say that the string is not a even length palindrome string. Okay, so this is the logic actually. So this logic we have to simulate it with one example. So the simulation of the machine for the valid input is, so see here. So let us take the string like this, A B A B. So the string is like this, A B A B. Then reverse of the string is B A B A. So these are the 8 characters in the string, and finally the capital delta to end of the string. So A B A B. So A B A B B A B A, exactly reverse. So this is nothing but W raised to star. W and W raised to star is given. So start first. Take the so first letter is color as a red. So pointer pointing to the first letter. So return logic return is here. Now see, observe it on your screen carefully. Listen it carefully. Try to remember it. So mark it as a star. So what we are going to mark? We are going to mark it as a star and move right end in search of A. We are marking this A as a star and we have to move in the right direction in search of A only, because the first character is A. Definitely we must get A as the last character. So see here, so this A is marked as a star. Now the second character read is B and the rest of the string as it is A B B A B A, and the finally you will get here capital delta at the end of the string. So move right, no operations will be performed here on B. Move in the right hand side direction. So again, so move right up to the move, we have to move up to the till we get this particular sign, that is nothing but the capital delta, because in between we are not going to perform any operation. In between no operation will be performed, so directly we can reach to the end of the string, that is nothing but capital delta. So star B A B B A B A as it is, and finally this is the symbol. Now at this stage what we have to do here, move to the left and check if it is A. What we have to check? We have to find out the last letter. Last letter must be A. So how we'll find out it is a last letter? It is last letter if it is adjacent to your capital delta. How one can conclude that this is the last letter in the string? Because it is a machine. No human intervention is there. No human being is there. It is a Turing machine. And how Turing machine recognize this A is the last letter? So it can recognize the A is last letter because A is adjacent to the capital delta, where capital delta is nothing but the end of the string. So A is the last letter. So move to the left, move to the left of that particular delta. And if we find it is a A, if it is find it is A, so we have to mark it by, then we have to replace by capital delta. Replace that particular A with capital delta sign. Replace that A by this capital delta sign. Getting this point means we are marking it as a new end of the string. We are marking it as a new end of string. So if it is A, replace with capital delta. We have to replace it with this capital delta. So see here. Now move left up to star. Move left up to star means we have to again go to the go toward the star mark here. So see here. So star, now the pointer or the tape head is at star, pointing to the star. The string is B A B B A B and this star, because this A is now converted to the capital delta. So move right, read it. So move to the right and read it. So as soon as you reach to the star mark here, then move to the right hand side direction. By after moving the right hand side direction, we read the B symbol. We read the B symbol in the string, convert it into star and move into the right hand side direction. So convert this B into the star symbol and start moving in the right hand side direction. So move right up to the final delta sign, that is nothing but the capital delta sign. So why? So see here, what is the, this is nothing but the importance of your delta, that is capital delta end of the string. This is nothing but your end of the string symbol. So with reference to end of the strings, because machine knows delta means it is nothing but the end of the string, so it has to move toward the, so whatever may be, so here are only say for example 8 characters are there, but if my string contains 100 characters, so within 100 characters how to recognize which is the last character, which is the first character? So with reference to this, because this is fixed, end of the string is fixed, so after 100th character there is 101 character, that is nothing but capital delta is nothing but the end of the string, or capital B is also there. So if it is a capital B, so I can say this is nothing but the last character in the string. So with reference to that reference point, the machine take it as a reference point and performs the move left and right operation accordingly. So now the pointer is at A, we have to move up to that particular capital delta. So here A is now here, so head is now pointing to A, so that's why it is marked as a red. Move right up to capital delta in search of B. We have to search small b. We have to search small b with reference to getting this point, with reference to this b, which that b we have marked as a star here, right? So see here, after moving to the left, now the pointer is pointing to the capital delta at the leftmost rightmost side. They move left, and if left symbol is B, now we have to apply the logic is that this is now is the end of the string, right? So to this end of the string, the immediately adjacent to this particular symbol there must be B if it is a palindrome string, right? Because B is marked, this is nothing but your B symbol that has been converted into the star symbol. So we have to mark, if we have to find out the adjacent B, there must be adjacent B, and if it is a B, then we have to mark, then we have to convert it into again a delta symbol. We have to convert it into delta symbol. So same way, see here, double star A B B A capital delta, move to left. Now from here again we start moving in the left hand side direction till we get this star symbol, till we get the star symbol. So move to the left hand side. So pointer move to the left, that is now here pointer is pointing to this star symbol. Go to the right. Now once you reach here, now you have to go to the right. So this is nothing but one by one operation. These operations, if you observe, all Turing machines operation, they are one by one, means step by step execution takes place by the Turing machine, right? So it is not like that you are performing multiple operation in a single step. No, it is a simple machine, one by one, cell by cell operation it is performing. So go to the right. So okay, so now the Turing machine input head pointers or a head pointer pointing to the star. Now from here go to the right. So from here go to the right, shift the pointer to the right hand side. So now pointer is pointing to this A. Now when it is A, so replace this A. If we found A, we have to replace it by star sign. If we found A in the string, we have to replace it by star sign and move up to capital delta in the end of the list. So replace it by the star. So after replacing the star and move toward the capital delta sign, so move the pointer to the capital delta side. Now when you reach here, when the pointer reach to the capital delta side, what we have to do here, we have to move to the left, means we have to move in this particular direction and check for A and not B. Here we check for B, but here we have to check for A. Why A? Because we have converted A into star. That's why we have to check A. So the logic, so see carefully how the logic is to be applied. So here move the left, just go to the left, and we have to check for B. We have to check for B here, but here you have to check for A, small a. Why? Because why we are checking B here? Because this B is converted into the star, but here A is converted into this particular star symbol. So accordingly, its corresponding B or its corresponding A, we have to search here, and if it is found, then only we have to replace it by, then we have to replace it by capital delta sign. If it is not there, we are not going to replace by this capital delta sign. Okay, so yes, it is A, so replace it by capital delta. So you will find this A, so it is A, so replace it by capital delta. So after replacing, the string becomes like this. Here are, you get 3 star B. Now B pointer is at B, so A is now replaced by this particular capital delta, this capital delta as it is, and there may be one capital delta that is representing the end of the string. So from here we have to move till we get the star to the read write head. So start moving left. So moving left, and we reach to the this particular star symbol, and from here we have to move to the right. We have to move toward the right. So in search of, so while moving to the right, we get here symbol B. We get here symbol B. So as soon as we get symbol B, that is to be replaced by star. That is to be replaced by star symbol. Getting this point. So what will be the next step? Can you tell me what will be the next step? So next step will be same like this. So next step will be same like this. So replaced by star. Once it is replaced by star, then we have to move towards the right hand side, and as soon as to in search of this capital delta, and when we reach to the capital delta, here we have to move to the left, and if the left symbol is B, then we have to convert into the capital delta. These steps are again repeated here, right? So see here, so convert into star, so move to the right up to, yes, that is correct, move to right up to capital delta, yes, correct step. Then move to the left to see if it is B, and if it is B, then replace it by capital delta. So move toward the left till star sign. So we are moving toward the left hand side, B, right? So replace that particular replace that B with the star symbol. Move to right and check for capital delta. Move towards the right and check for the capital delta. If so, halt. So move towards the right, and if we get the capital delta symbol, meaning is that if we get capital delta symbol and all other symbols are now converted into the star symbol, all remaining symbols are converted into the star symbol, and our pointer finally able to reach to the halt states. So definitely the string, that is AB dot BABA, that is nothing but the even length palindrome string. It is successfully accepted by this Turing machine. This is nothing but the logic for the Turing machine. It is successfully accepted by our Turing machine, right? So we can draw all the transitions, whatever transitions we have written here, we distribute into the number of states like Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, and accordingly the transitions we can draw here with the diagram, Turing machine diagram. Q0, so here this is a small a star R. So input is A, you mark output as a star and move toward the right hand side. At Q1, the capital delta input, read capital delta, write capital delta and move toward the left. Read A, write capital delta, move toward the left, right? So Q0, if it read B, then write star and move toward the right hand side direction. So at Q4 you have read A, write A and move toward the right hand side. Read B, write B, move toward the right hand side. So if it is a delta, capital delta, read capital delta, write capital delta, move toward the left hand side direction. So in this way all the transitions, so at the Q6, suppose read B, write B, move toward the left hand side, read A, write A and move toward the left hand side. This is the way, so how we have to draw the transition diagram for the Turing machine. So Q0, you have Q1, Q2, Q3, then Q4, Q5, Q6. So one by one, so start from Q0. If initial A is there, so A is to be replaced by star and we have to move to the right hand side direction. If B is there, B is to be replaced by a star, move toward the right hand side direction. Now at Q1, suppose A is there, small a, we are replacing by small a, we have to move to the right hand side. If it is a small b, we have to just replace by b, means no changes there. Input is same as that of output, means no changes are there, just moving to the right hand side direction. Here also input A, output A, input B, output B, and moving in the R direction, right direction. Q2, input A, you have to replace it by capital delta and move toward the left direction. So here input is B, you have to write instead of B is capital delta and move into the right direction. So this is the way, Q5 state and the Q2 state. Getting this point. So all the transitions you have to write properly while drawing your transition diagram for the Turing machine, right? Let us go for the next example. Construct a Turing machine for checking the palindrome of this odd string palindrome. Means already just we have discussed. Suppose A, B, C, B, A. This is the odd palindrome string. This is the odd palindrome string, means middle character is given. So Turing machine will be very much similar to the previous one, but with a slight difference. So what exactly is the difference? Let us see. If the string is 00100, then it is called as the odd length palindrome, because 1 is the middle character, the W, and here is the W raised to R. Both are palindrome, they are same, that is nothing but the odd palindrome string. So let us see, design simulation of the Turing machine for this 00100. So first read 0 and pointer is pointing to 0. This particular first character is 0. So move right by making 0 to star. So this is our logic actually. Move in the right hand side direction means we are taking here. This means this is actually the transition. Getting my point or not? So this is nothing but input is 0. This is nothing but output. You have to write 0 it to be converted to the star, and this is nothing but the direction R, and the state is Q0. Getting this point? So how to write it correctly? Q0, input is 0, output you have to print as a star and move in the right hand side direction. So the string becomes star. So at this also it is out input is 0. So move right up to capital delta. Do not mark this 0 as a star. Move right up to capital delta. So I can have 0. Then I can there will be 0 is the output, means no replacement is there or no write is there, and still we have to move in the right hand. So this is another operation, that is nothing but say for example q1 state. So input is 0, output is also 0, moving to the right hand side direction. Next, so star 0 1 0, so pointer is pointing to capital delta, so as soon as we reach to the end of the string, we have to move to the left, replace 0 by capital delta. We have to move to the left, and the adjacent 0 to the capital delta, that is to be replaced by capital delta. So this is the way. So this 0 is to be replaced by capital delta. So I can write here q1 input is 0, output is capital delta, and moving in the left hand side direction, move in the left direction. So the logic, or this is nothing but the description or the transition, is written like this: q0 is the input replaced by delta, capital delta, and the movement in the left direction. Star 1, so move in the left direction 0. Now we will find here 1 0. So move left up to star, we have to move in the left hand side. So this transition I can write like this. So 0 encountered, input 0, output 0, means no change, means no any extra. We are writing here, we are not connected to star, and we are moving in the left hand side direction, right? So the pointer is now pointing to star. So logic is move right, convert 0 to star, then move right. So we have to move in the right hand side direction and convert 0 into star. So this is nothing but a 0 convert into star and move in the right hand side direction. Getting this point? So we can have, so 0 is now converted into the star. Now the pointer is pointing to 1 0 delta, move right up to 1. So from this position we have to move right hand side direction up to capital delta. So this operation we can write like this. Say this is nothing but input is 1, output is also 1, and the direction is in the right hand side direction, right? Next, up to so the head pointing to the capital delta, head is pointing to capital delta. So from here move to the left, start moving in the left hand side direction, and replace 0 by delta. If the adjacent 0 is there, that 0 is to be replaced. So 0 delta left is the transition. 0 delta left, 0 is the input, replace that 0 by the capital delta and move in the left hand side direction. So this logic you have to remember, because while drawing the diagram with the different states, so this is important. This will give you the actual transition or actual operations of the Turing machine. So this is the way. So this 0 is converted into capital delta, pointer is pointing here. So move left till we get the star symbol. We have to move left hand side till we get the star symbol. So star, now pointer is pointing the star symbol, 1 is remaining. Now here the logic is move right, convert 1 to star. So input is 1, output is star in the right hand side direction. 1 star R means input is 1, output is marked by star, and direction is or the right hand side direction or the okay. Then so this is the way. So the 1 is converted into the star. Okay, so then this is nothing but your delta, capital delta as it is, move in the right hand side direction. So pointer pointing to the capital delta, move to the left hand side direction. So this is nothing but your star. So since it is the star, means to the adjacent symbol of the capital delta is the star, we can convert that, or we can say that it is nothing but your halt state. It is nothing but the halt state here. So the Turing machine for this we can draw like this. See here. So all our transitions which we discussed just now, 0 mark input 0, output is right in a star, move in the right hand side direction. Input is 1, output mark it as write it a star, move in the right hand side direction. This transition, right? On Q1, 0 input, 0 output, right hand direction. Input 1, output 1, right hand direction. Input 0, output 0, right hand direction. Input 1, output 1, right direction. So this is the way. So considering all these transitions, the diagram of the odd length palindrome. This is nothing but the Turing machine for odd length palindrome string. Odd length palindrome string we have drawn here. Getting this point? It is very simple. There is no any difficulty. Only the thing is that you have to just understand the concept clearly. Conceptual understanding is very much important. And and another important point is that you have to remember the steps, how the machine is designed, Turing machine is designed, right? The next example is construct the Turing machine for concatenation of two strings of unary numbers. Concatenation means we have to join the two strings, and these two strings are two strings of unary number. Unary means what? This Turing machine is for a concatenate function, means this is nothing but your function. This is nothing but your function. So Turing machine acts as a function. Okay, so this is used for function, right? So how Turing machine is used to solve the function, so are used to execute the function. So let us see. But before that, unary numbers means what? The numbers. Say for example, number 2 in binary is nothing but 0 1, but unary means only one number, only one number. So 2 is represented like this, 1 1. 3 represented like this, 1 1 1 3. Okay, it is not a binary. Yeah, binary means 0 1, but this is a unary number. Unary means always represented by one only one symbol, right? So logic, let us see the logic. The Turing machine will be constructed for concatenate two strings of unary numbers. The strings are placed as follow. So for example, 1 2 3 4, 1, this is nothing but 4 number, and this is 1 2 3, this is nothing but the 3 number, and this dollar sign, dollar is the symbol used in between, means we have to concatenate these two string. That is nothing but 4 is the, this is the one string, and this is another string 3, and these two strings are separated by the dollar sign. They are separated by the dollar symbol, right? So two strings are separated by dollar. We will replace that dollar by next one. So what logic we have to apply here for concatenation? For concatenation, so strings are represented like this. Suppose these two strings are to be concatenated. So the representations are in this format. So this is the first string. I can call it as str1. This is the second string, that is nothing but str2, or two number string, unary number string. So if we want to concatenate, so we have to convert this dollar symbol into one. Means it is unary format, na? So that's why it is to be converted into one. So see the logic carefully. See the logic. Observe it. Two strings are separated by a dollar sign. We will replace that dollar by next one. We have to just replace that dollar by one symbol. That is, we go on forwarding dollar s ahead. Meaning is that this dollar symbol, step by step, we have to push it into the right hand side direction, or at the rightmost corner. It must be placed in the rightmost corner, so that these two string get concatenated, right? So let us see how it is being done here. So take first one, 1 1 1 triple 1, and find next also triple 1. Move right till the dollar symbol. The first logic. So input is 1. Sorry, input is 1. Output is 1. No operation is to be done, and we have to move to the right. This is the first transition we have to write here. So pointer pointing to one symbol here. That's why it is marked as a red. So operation is move in the right hand side direction till we get the dollar symbol. So we get here at the dollar symbol. Immediately the pointer in between these two A's are skipped. No operations are performed. So directly pointing to the dollar sign. Now we have to move to the right hand side direction. So here, so I can write here. So about dollar is the input sign. Dollar is the input sign. And what operation? No operation is to be done. So move in the right hand side direction. So move right hand side direction means here now one is pointing. So head is pointing to this one. If the current symbol is 1, then move to the left and convert dollar into 1. If the current symbol is 1, means if the input is 1, move in the left direction, and dollar is to be converted into the 1. Dollar is to be converted into the 1. So meaning is that suppose dollar is the input, is to be converted to output is equal to 1, and in the left hand side direction. So in the same way, so this dollar symbol, it is converted into the symbol 1 and rest of the 1 are as it is. Okay, so now the pointer is at pointing to this 1 here. So move in the right direction and convert 1 to dollar. So we have to move in the right hand side direction. Means what we are doing, we are pushing or we are shifting that dollar sign to the right hand side step by step, right? So see here, now the dollar symbol now comes here, dollar symbol comes here, and we are pointing to the dollar symbol, and still we have to move in the right hand side direction. So after moving in the right hand side direction, now the pointer pointing to 1. So if current symbol is 1, move to the left, means we have to move to the left direction and convert $1 to move dollar to 1 and move in the right direction. The same, this particular logic and this particular is the same way. We have to just move in the one stage ahead of the dollar symbol, and from that we have to check in the left hand side direction. If the current left symbol is dollar, then convert this dollar sign into one symbol and move in the right hand side direction the same way. So dollar is getting converted to the 1, pointer pointing to this 1. Now convert this 1 to the dollar and move in the right hand side direction, right? So this one is to be converted to the dollar sign. Means here, so initially dollar is at this location, now it is shifted to this, again it is shifted to this, again shifted to this. Means we are shifting the dollar sign step by step toward the right hand side direction. Now the dollar is at the second last position and the pointer pointing to 1. We have to move in the right hand side direction, right? So after moving right hand side direction, if the current symbol is 1, move to the left and convert. So left means here, and current symbol is dollar, convert it into the 1. Again the same logic we are applying, the same logic. So converting into 1, it becomes like this. So it will be converted to 1, pointer pointing to 1. Now move to the right and convert 1 to dollar. So move to right hand side, this one is to be converted to the dollar symbol. So the finally string becomes like this, 1 1 1, this 3 1, and the next 3 ones are there, and you can say that the dollar symbol is now at the end of the string, and finally you will get your capital delta. Move in the right hand side direction. So after moving in the right hand side direction, you get here, since it is the end of input, we will move to the left, converting dollar to the capital delta and halt. So convert this dollar into capital delta, means you will get the string like this. This is nothing but your final output. This is nothing but the concatenation of the two unary string. Unary string means the characters consist of only single letter or single alphabet 1. So this is nothing but your 3 1 1 1 and 1 1 1 are, these are now concatenated correctly. They are concatenated correctly. Getting this point? So let us see here how the machine is drawn. Starting with Q0 state, 1, input is 1, output is 1. Go to the right hand side. Input is dollar, output is input dollar, output is also dollar. Move to the right hand side. Input is 1, output is 1. Move to the left hand side. Input is dollar, output is 1. Move to the right hand side, and input is 1, output is dollar. Move to the RHS, and the rest of the transition 1 1 R, and this is nothing but your dollar. Input is capital delta, output is capital delta. Move to the right hand side direction to the Q5 state, and finally Q5 state indicate that capital dollar is nothing but input, output is nothing but capital delta, and move in the right hand side direction. So getting this point, so this is nothing but your final Turing machine transition diagram. So from this transition diagram, you can also write down the TT, that is nothing but the transition table. So you have to take the states Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. You have to take the input, that is 1, and you have to also take the input output as a 1, and for example dollar sign, and you have to write down the exact transitions from this transition diagram into the transition table. Getting this point? Now let us see one more example. Construct a Turing machine for addition function. Again it is a unary number system. We have to consider the addition function for unary number system. So see here, logic is the unary number is made up of only one character, that is number 5. Number 5 can be written in unary number system as 1 1 1 1 1. Right, so this is nothing but your number 5. So number 3 I can write like this: 1 1 1, number 2 1 1. This is the way unary number system. So in this Turing machine, we are going to perform addition of two unary numbers. For example, 2 plus 3. If the numbers are 2 plus 3, so convert this 2 plus 3 into unary number format and then try to add these unary numbers, right? So 2 is written in the unary format is 1 1, plus is the symbol, and 3 is nothing but 1 1 1. So what will be the output? What will be the output we'll get here? Output is like this. So 2 plus 3 in our we can say in our decimal number it is nothing but 5. So but 5 is represented by this 5 1 1 1 1 1. So output must be 1 1 1 1 1. This must be the output for the system. Okay, so if this is the output, so this in the 5 ones are there, that is in the output of the addition of the two unary numbers, right? So this process is similar to string concatenation. So this process is similar to the string concatenation function. We are simply replacing plus what here. So initially in the previous example, dollar symbol was there, it was dollar, but now here plus. That plus symbol we have to replace by 1 and move ahead into the right hand side. This it is to be replaced by 1, and that plus symbol is to be moved in the right hand side direction. Just we have shifted our dollar symbol into the right hand side direction to concatenate. Means it is similar to your string concatenation. This is addition function of the unary number system is very similar to concatenation of the two string function. Only the thing is that the plus sign is there. The plus sign we are going to shift in the right hand side direction step by step, right? So we will convert the last one into capital delta. The input is 3 plus 2. So let us assume the input string is 3 plus 2. So what is exactly is the processing? So let us focus on your slides. So number 3 represented as 111 plus 211 capital delta, move right up to plus sign, very similar to your move right up to the move right up to the dollar sign. So one first pointer is pointing to 1, move right hand side up to plus sign, so that's why it is moved toward the plus symbol. So this is nothing but 111 plus, now pointer pointing to 1 here, pointer pointing to plus. Convert this plus into 1 and move in the right hand side direction. So if the input is plus, convert it into the 1 and move in the right hand side direction. This is nothing but the, okay, this is the one function. So plus input plus output is 1, and this is nothing but the direction is R. So next is, so 1 1 1 1. So now this 1, so move right. So this one this is converted into the 1 sign, and now the pointer pointing to the next one. This one is pointer pointing, so still we have to move in the right hand side direction. So move in the right hand side direction. So pointer is now pointing to the last one. So again it tells us that move in the right hand side direction. So if the symbol is like this, if the input is 1, output we have to keep it as a 1 and move in the right hand side. So this is 1 1 and R. These are the operations. These are the operations represented by this. Next, so now capital delta has encountered, so move left direction. So move left, so we are moving in the left direction to this one. Convert this one to capital delta. So convert this one to capital delta. So we convert this into capital delta and we get here 1 1 1 1 1, and capital delta is the end of the string, and capital delta is the original capital delta end of the string. So this is nothing but your addition of two numbers. This is actually the addition of two numbers we are getting here. Getting this point? And so Turing machine, so actual machine drawn for this is like this. So Q011 right goes to Q1. Q1 on input plus output we have to mark it as a 1, and it will move in the right hand side direction. Q2 input is capital delta, output is capital delta, move in the left hand side direction. But for 1 as a input, 1 as output, move in the right hand side direction. Self loop on the Q1 state. On Q2 also, input is 1, output is 1 also, and move in the right hand side direction. For Q3, input is 1, that is last one. The output is nothing but capital delta and move in the right hand side direction. So for Q4 is the input is capital delta, output is also we are printing capital delta, and R means we are moving in the right hand side direction. That is nothing but the states identified: Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, and 4. Getting this point? So this is the way. So one can say that this is the way how we are solving the problems or problems on Turing machines. So this is nothing but the design of Turing machine. So Turing machine is to be designed with application of proper logic. So we have to apply proper logic. That's why it is said earlier, key conceptual or the logical analysis is very important. Conceptual or the logical in the sense that what exactly is the logic in this. So say for example, so here we have seen the 4 examples, right? So let us see. So 4 examples are here. So that is nothing but the addition function. So addition is the one example we have seen. Addition of course it is a unary number system. UNAR, unary number system. Then before this addition, we saw about the concatenation operation, right? So concatenation of unary number system, right? So in both the cases, so here a dollar symbol is there. In case of addition, here is a plus symbol. We have to move this plus to the right hand side. Dollar symbol is to be moved in the right hand side direction. That is the actually logic that we have to remember in both the example, addition function and the concatenation. So earlier examples we have seen that is nothing but the first is nothing but the even palindrome string, and the odd palindrome string. So in even palindrome string, what exactly is the logic? So even palindrome means AB, BA. So we are making this as a star, and this A we are making it is as a capital delta, right? So if B is a star, so corresponding B becomes your capital delta. So in this in the way we are identifying the string is even palindrome. In case of odd palindrome means suppose AB, C, BA is there. So or the example we have seen here 00100. So we are also making this as a star, and corresponding 0 we are making as a capital delta. So this is the way how we are applying the logic. So this is nothing but actually the logic. So what you have to remember, the logic which is associated or which is associated with each question. What exactly is the question, for what the Turing machine is to be designed. So that actual logic or the correct logic we have to apply here, and after applying the correct logic we will able to successfully able to draw the Turing machine for that particular problem, right? So and it is very simple, there is no any difficulty. In fact, I can say that the Turing machine gives you more flexibility as compared to your finite automata, like your DFA means you have the fixed number of transitions and fixed number of states are there, or NFA is there, non-deterministic automata. So as compared to this, you have only one tape. You have only one tape as an input symbol, and you have to just move the read-write head, that is RW head, either in the right hand side direction or either in the left hand side direction. And you have to suppose A is to be read here, and again operation is read or write operation means A is to be read, so I can read A move in the right hand side direction, or I can read A and I can print A and move in the right hand side direction means after reading A I will put it as capital A. So writing is also possible means I am changing this input symbol to output is A and moving in the right hand side or the left hand side direction. Or if it is okay, then if all the characters are read successfully, then it will enter into the halt state, or then that is nothing but the final capital delta. It will read the capital delta as the final symbol. All right. So this is very simple in a Turing machine design. Only the thing is that you have to observe the correct logic, apply the correct logic for that given problem statement. Getting this point? Concatenation problem. Now this is nothing but your odd palindrome string. Odd palindrome string we have observed here. So this is the odd palindrome string, and for every, so remember, very important, for every logic which we are writing here, we have to convert into the rule, or we have to convert into the transition. So 0 is the input, output is the output is nothing but the star, and we have to move in the right hand side direction or the direction, right? So here also 0 is the input, output is also 0 means there is no change. If there is no change, then you have to write down 0 0 capital R. If there is a change, 0 is the input, output is capital delta, move in the left hand side direction. So that is to be move left, replace it by 0, replace 0 by capital delta. So this operation is written like this. So this transitions, how to write down the transition is very much important. How to write, so writing the transition from the given logic. So this is nothing but actually what we are doing. We are designing our Turing machine. We are designing the Turing machine as per the given problem statement. You are getting this point. So this is nothing but the string for the odd palindrome. This is the string for the odd palindrome, right? And the first example which we discuss here is nothing but your even palindrome string. So in case of even palindrome string, the same logic we have applied here, right? So first, so this logic is nothing but all these are nothing but the transitions you have to write down. So mark it as a star. So A is there. So A input is A, mark it as a star and move in the right hand side direction. A star R. So this must be the transition A star R in our suppose Q0. From Q0 it will go to Q1 state. On the input A, output is star and moved in the right hand side direction. Getting this point? So this is the way. Okay, so even length palindrome string. So while writing or while solving such type of examples, you have to write down it on with your paper and pencil. Huh? You have to write it on your notebook. All these steps. So see here. The final transition diagram of the machine. Next example, that is nothing but odd palindrome. So start executing the string and apply logic. So if we apply logic here like this way, okay, then finally after combining the logic, we can have the function, transition function, and from that we can draw the transition between the states. And this is the concatenation of unary numbers. See here, see on your screen how the execution takes place, how the Turing machine executes the string or how it reads the string. So as per our logic, so we have designed the logic for this. And at the end we get the correct output, that is the halt state, and Turing machine enters into the halt state. And final Turing machine for this, we have drawn the states and their respective transitions. And the next example is nothing but construct a Turing machine for addition function. So addition function of unary numbers, again that is nothing but your, so we consider here 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 3. So and addition is nothing but 1 1 1 1 1, that is 5 ones are there. So you just observe here. So you will find how it is being executed, right? And addition of the two numbers, this is nothing but the addition of the 5 ones, the final addition of the two unary numbers 3 plus 2. And finally the Turing machine transition diagram. So the outcome design of the Turing machine and the examples, we have seen some examples on the Turing machines, that is nothing but even palindrome, odd palindrome string, as well as the concatenation of unary numbers and the addition of unary numbers we have seen in this today's session. Course outcome attainment of the session: to construct and analyze Turing machine for formal languages. Okay, so let us stop here for the today's session.